It has been a while since I played this game, but welcome back to Finish Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy Justice for All. Where in the last video, we went out there and visit Maya, where she had to do her special challenge against a client that he wants to find out because of the situation that happened where the nurse had killed about 17 guests due to mixed up medicines. But once we find out that he's the one got killed by Maya, or is it Maya that killed? So the question is, did Maya actually kill the client or did somebody else kill her? So, with that being said, grab your snacks, grab your popcorn, and grab your drink because Detective Reaper is here to save the day. June 21st, 9:48, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3.
What? Prosecutor Von Karma, you mean?
No, I heard it's a successor this time.
Successor? Manfred Von Karma was really a sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win.
He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 young years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor? I wonder what kind of person they would turn out to be. Oh, he was a mean son of a gun too. He didn't play around.
It's no good. Mr. Maya. Pearly. You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way.
I was really worried about you.
Hey, where's your mother? Did you two come up together?
Mother's watching over in Chinese. She said they had training for 2 days straight with no breaks.
Huh? Did you came all by yourself?
Yep. I snuck out of the mayor and followed the map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. I mean, walking and running about the same thing. Jesus, Pearl. I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train. Oh man.
Pearly, what about the train?
Huh? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it?
I'm really scared. What if Von Karma trying to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edward will be nicer to me than Von Karma.
Mr. Edgy Work? Who is that? That's the man.
His Nick rival, well, also a friend.
Uh-oh.
I still remember him though. I see him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorching fierce battle till the very end. It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life...
Maya, please don't mention that name ever again.
Huh? But why, Nick?
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone, and he's not coming back.
What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean?
Courtroom will converse shortly. Please proceed to the courtroom. Let's go. Now is not the time to talk about that anyway.
Nick?
Uh-oh. June 21st, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 2. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fay. All the prosecution and the defense prepared. Oh, we got a woman this time. Okay. What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Mr. Finish Wright? You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? Hold on, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a prodigy career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Revenge. Is this about her father, Manfred Von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can. Ow! I'm talking. Okay. Oh wow. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for you. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I'm begging you. Ow! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Finish Right. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood has only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant Maya Faye will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense position? Your Honor, does the defense wish to enter plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I'll give the defendant 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I have you run for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally killed in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but the defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because the plea justifies self-defense is to say you did kill someone, basically. Oh no, now you with the bout. How foolish! If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Finish Right, then I shall not call up the first witness. She just as scared as her father, like daughter, I suppose. Oh boy, she's gonna be a problem. Witness, your name and occupation? Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Ow! Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone will please look at the map. Okay. The chilling chamber has no windows and the doors were locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes later after the channel started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. Ah, that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open-shut cases I have ever presided over. Full plans, I'll take a look at that. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to the... Stop wasting my time then. Okay. Witness testimony. Cause of death. Oh man, got raw throat. Alright, see if we can interrogate Dick Gumshoe here. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from the point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used a pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Okay. Straightforward. So, the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim autopsy report, sir. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead point blank. Okay. The court accepted to evidence, Mr. Wright. You may question the witness. Okay, I'm not sure where to go with this, but let's try. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead. Let's question that. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim. The victim? Now, why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point is you're missing whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Faye, was also on the grip, sir. Okay. Wow. So, the defendant fingerprints were left on the murder weapon? I walked right into her hands there. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Alright, hold on a second about that. Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 and 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot point blank range?
Tisk, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
Well, damn, woman. Excuse me? Gunpowder burns. Gunpowder burns? When something is shot from point blank and burnt area is left around a bullet hole. Gunpowder exploded is what makes a bullet fire, and that's get real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. But before the victim was shot, so he was stabbed in the chest. Stabbed? And what he was stabbed with? A fruit knife.
I see. And whose knife was it?
It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, my favorite fingerprints are all over it too. Well, damn.
All over it, huh?
This does not look good.
Ha 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 ha. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
The wound was very severe, but not enough cause to stay is dead. We just gonna question everything. How severe was the wound? If it had to be a half-inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. And after a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back. Let's stand alone. This suspect, it sounds like Maya had stabbed here with intent to kill. Okay. The murder weapon used a pistol to finish the victim after stabbing. Okay. Hold that. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yup, sure as a bee. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who only listens to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. Alright. A pistol shot to the forehead point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter, then, what was first? Think a little more before you open that built mouth of your Mr. Phoenix Wright. What a pain.
That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered.
I brought the two murders weapons with me today.
Very well. The court accepted them to evidence.
Murder weapon was gray, 2 shots fired. Bear. Okay. Murder weapon, small fruit knife belongs to the phrase bear prints. Okay. The date and time of the death was June 19 at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at the time.
And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This seems like an open shut case.
Oh no, she's about.
Naturally.
This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there?
That is quite true, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
Even in the face of all this, do you still want to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See? Just as promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You will change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justify self-defense? Because now will be the time to do so. This is your final chance.
This is a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. Plead justified. No, I ain't pleading no justified. I mean, if I do that, they just say I'm guilty. I'm not doing that. She ain't guilty. If we play justified self-defense, we will basically be confessing the murder. After the trial, my life will be ruined, and she'll be labeled as a murderer. Well, no, I can't let that happen. Your Honor,
have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal.
Ow!
You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright, detective.
Yes, sir.
Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike.
Yes, sir.
Now, see here, proceedings are run by... Ah! Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of criminal evidence. Wow, she's a pro with this whip, man. Whipping everybody. Incriminating evidence. Alright, so we got a second testimony. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is a costume that the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. Okay. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Okay.
And so, this is a costume? There certainly is evidence of a backspray blood on this.
This piece directly links my affair to the crime, sir.
I see. The court accepted to evidence?
Clothes Meyer was wearing at the time of the murder, there are blood spatter on it.
Alright, Mr. Wright.
Meyer fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood spatter on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? Ha, what's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecutor should have to offer. Feel free to suck off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wow, okay. She's confident. Please stop calling by my full name. It's disturbing. Alright. Okay. Alright. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more criminal piece of evidence. Hold that too. Why did you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kind of scared today, you know, pal?
Come on, Mr. Wright. There is no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that.
This is the costume of the defendant's wear at the time of the crime. Myers' costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Meyer, she's wearing her shadow costume today, too. Is she not now to wear anything else? Interesting. As you can see, it's covered in blood. Yes, it does. This blood on the costume. Laughers that show it was the victim's blood. Okay.
So there's blood for the victim on the defendant clothes.
Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well, if he must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on.
Yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct.
Not even the judge is on her side. But if I had to bite off that I could chew here, what should I do? Press it. Repress it. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. That hole right there. I'll just have to look harder.
Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Looks like my time is up. So about the costume. This was nothing wrong. Judge, you kind of gave me an answer, Your Honor. Actually, there is something wrong. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What?
What are you talking about, pal? Oh, she ain't say nothing?
Well, where is this probably talking about?
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Yeah, touch that sucker right there. What's that hole there right there? I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here.
A hole? But that wasn't in the report.
Hold on. What is around the hole? It smells like fatty of gunpowder.
Gunpowder? Never ever told me that.
A hole is that smells of gunpowder.
It looks like I found a hole that I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is it must be a bullet hole.
Order! 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 This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court recording first before anything else.
Alright, got that. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Uh-oh. Is she actually smiling? Where else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony that just now was a fluke, nothing more. We ain't changing that. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
While I agree, it's a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true, the evidence still stands. If we do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then...
No way!
Detective Gotcha, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir. The defendant attacked a person who, without doubt, was not fighting back. Really? He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? We couldn't find no evidence that the victim put any sort of struggle, pal.
So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changes drastically.
We in real trouble now. If Anna has something to prove that the victim did fight back, that Von Karma, she thinks she can decide a verdict with this testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical condition somehow, and then I have her. Sorry, pal, but there's even more including evidence. This is a costume. That was one at the time. Wait a minute. This is a costume. The video was what at the time. As you can see, it's coming in blood. Hold on a second. Alright, I'll give you that. The blood splatter is from the victim. But what's this hole in the sleeve? Huh? Sorry, pal. You must thought it was a tear in the seams. Missing the hole is not what I'm asking you about. I'm talking about the hole itself. The smell of gunpowder clearly gives away that it's a bullet hole. And if little things like that matter, but they do. A bullet hole in the sleeve, blood splatter all over the costume. Neither of these things can change the fact that the defendant killed the victim. Great. I know there's something more to this costume. Come now, detective. You're wasting precious time. Yes, sir. The defendant attacked the person who was not fighting. Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. Escape, press, tab. Hold on a second. Okay, let's see diagram. About 8. Diagram. Okay, stab in the chest. What's it? Stab in the chest, then shot at point blank. Murder shot with grade. Okay. Okay, let's see. Hold on a second. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know he was not? We could find no evidence that put the victim sort of fight. So did the murderer had a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this changed drastically. We're in real trouble now. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, she thinks she decided to with this testimony alone. Well, I'll find crutches or something, then I have her. Alright, let's see. It has to be something of any tech. Alright, hold on a sec. Let's present something. Let's present this. Let's see, because I want to know how that hole got over there. No, that's not it. This evidence clearly revealed a contradiction in statement, Your Honor. Exactly, they aren't. They aren't they? Not at all. Ah, shoot. Okay, that's fine. I don't think that won me points. Wait a minute. There we go. Detective Gumshoe. Yes? Hey, have you called me by my full name? It's kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlook supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. If that's what that means, to not fight back? Oh, you're right.
It seems you're correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Huh? What is with that all you fish yet laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Fish Wright?
Miss Von Karma!
It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, there's only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They reject justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
No, that's you. Why, that's right.
Which means the defense have yet to prove anything at all. No!
Well, yes, that's true.
Oh no. Furthermore, just the fact there was a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to sanction even a plea of justified self-defense.
Huh? How so? Ah!
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information required added? Of course. Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together a scenario all by myself?
Ow!
Yeah, yes sir. Right away, sir. I got a third testimony. During the challenge, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because that was so close, he missed. The defendant then picked up the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
This scenario you have put together does make sense.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Wright?
On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give it up that easily.
Please refrain from credit me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
Rope transfire. Alright, let's see. During the challenge, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Alright. There is quite a difference between height and between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Adding body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the defendant. Now that you mentioned it, yeah, I guess. You think you could get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? My affair was in the middle of challenge, was she not? When challenged with the career challenge technique, the mediums physically change. With the nurse spill, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even stirred up on the career challenge technique. Like I said before, I am perfect. Absolutely what you're talking about, I didn't quite get it.
Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony.
Of course, the victim used the lash of his strength to fight back, sir. See? So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty badly. How bad will you say he was? Actually, I went to get a blood the other day, and afterwards I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness.
Ow!
Sorry. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Yeah. Where in the world did the pistol come from? It looked like the victim Dr. Gray had specifically bought it in for that day. But a handgun? He got off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? The victim took the shot, but because that was too close, he missed. So are you saying that the bullet hole in his costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them was already fighting when the shot was fired. Meyer, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. The defense then picked up an opening, took the victim gun, and ended it. Meyer has never fired a gun before in her life. The fitter has already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even amateur like you can't fire just by pulling the trigger. Even me, I wonder. Now, do you understand? If Von Karma logic is perfect, his testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's got to be a contradiction in there somewhere. And cover it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. During the channel, the defense side change got a victim. Of course, the victim used his last strength to fight back. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because it was too close, he missed. The defendant did pick up the opening, took the gun, and ended it. Oh, I see. This has to be something somewhere. Steady change, let's go. I gotta go for something. I mean, I could even miss it. No, dang it. No, this statement contradicts. Shoot, doesn't click anything. Objection denied. Try the theory before you. Oh man, I'm on my last strike. Can't be too close. He's missing. There we go. He can't be. Woo! Got it. Missing the tiny hole on his costume will be the prosecution undoing. Eh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun point blank. If that was true, then where did the gunpowder burn on his costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around a bullet hole. Oh. But there is not a single trace of gun burn on this costume.
That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you could punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I pull you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of a fight, the victim pushed the defendant away, and it was then when they were separated that he fired. How was that? As if it was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim wouldn't have had enough strength to push the defendant very far after that. Well then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing, she must have some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was prepared to strike again, the doctor took the shot. There, should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. So that don't make sense. There's a fatal flaw in your argument, Your Honor. Fatal?
Flaw?
Yow! Very interesting. I would love to see this fatal flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There's got to be a snag on an explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing in to make the final blow. And where she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts her line of thinking. Whew. Has to be this. And I'm down to my last strike too. This is a piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
What is that? A folding screen?
I would like to point out the court's attention to the hole in the folding screen.
Ah?
It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, it's
your explanation, please?
Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but actually squatting low to the ground.
Order! This changes everything.
Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here, where he fired the shot. and the bullet hits the folder screen. It hit at the location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Oh shoot! She was standing here near the folder screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she was shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burn present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Ah! Curse you, Mr. Finish Right, you!
I believe this has now been proven that the defendant was standing away from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? Changes everything.
Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution had claimed the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, when and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatted on the way by the folder screen. Exactly. If Maya Faye was a real murderer, why would she be by the folder screen instead of prepared to strike?
No. Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense.
Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figure things out and prove the logic behind everything is your job. Oh. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the... blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Finch, right? To think you had been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of all the things we heard, why did it have to be the smartest smile? Detective! How dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How is it all my fault? You can start preparing your stand-in by first removing the 3 strands goatee. Oh, rest assured your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I had all I can on this detective face. I think it's time to call it for the next witness. Next witness? This gotta be Lotta.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we convene, we will hear from the next witness.
Oh my god, man, we survived that way. I almost struck out too. Woo. Oh man, thanks for the gameplay here. And looks like to me we have a new player in town, Miss Franziska Von Karma. And she has a whip and she doesn't mess around. So she's gonna be a problem. Alright, I thank everybody for watching the gameplay of Finish Right, Justice for All, and we'll be back until another gameplay of next time. I am out.